Jamie's coming. Anyways, hey guys, so today I want to do a video. Today I want to do a video. I asked a few people what I should talk about because I felt like it was long overdue for me to do another video. So I'm going to do this video about self-love. And most importantly, this video is just about being unapologetic about who you are and yourself. Me personally, this year has been a huge growth of me learning how to do that, being myself and being unapologetic about it, not caring if anybody cares who I am. If they have a problem with it, that's their problem. Learning that God made me who I am for a reason and I should accept it and be happy with it. And if people don't accept it and they're not happy with it, then that's their own personal problem. And that's just a message that I want to give out to you guys. Sorry, I thought I heard something. A message I want to give out to you guys because I'm 22 years old. I feel like during this time, a lot of people my age go through this, and it's something that people go through their whole life, just not respecting themselves and loving themselves the way they should. Whether it be relationship, friendships, anything, anybody that you have around you, they need to be on the same level with you on what your standard of respect is. So say if I don't like being called the B word or something. I don't want anybody around me calling me the B word, whether they're my friend or my boyfriend or anybody. I don't play like that. I don't think it's funny. So that's what I'm saying. Like little things like that, just knowing your standards, because when you allow people to get comfortable with certain things with you, they become serious, and it starts off playfully and it becomes more serious. In relationships, you know, I've seen a few relationships like that where they started off playing, calling each other certain words or play hitting each other and all that kind of stuff, and later on it became a real physical violent relationship where it was always domestic violence and it was always trouble. And that comes from allowing people to get comfortable with treating you a certain way, whether you're playing or not. So my biggest thing is look to yourself. If for females, if you're looking for a relationship, I say focus on yourself first. Make sure you're together first, because it's nothing worse than two broken people trying to come together. If you have two pieces of broken glass and you put them together, what are they going to do? They're just going to shatter and scrape and make a whole bunch of mess. You know what I mean? So you always want two solid things to come together, because that's what builds. You know, you put two broken things together, it's only so long, because they're weak when they start it. It's only so long before they fall, and it's not going to get anywhere. Sorry, just making sure. So that's the biggest thing. Don't even go into a relationship until you yourself are solid and ready and comfortable with who you are as a person first. And I do understand that a lot of times people can find people in their broken stages of their life. But like I said, if you're both broken, it doesn't help. Somebody has to be stronger in a relationship. And Pastor John Gray was preaching, love him, Lakewood, and I needed to hear it that day, and something told me to go to church that day. And anyways, so something told me to go to church that day, and I went, and I really need to hear that message, but basically saying the same thing, like, if you have a problem with how I am, how I look, what I do, you need to talk to God. Don't talk to me about it. God made me who I am. And yes, of course, God didn't make me with 22-inch bundles and makeup on my face and with acrylic nails, but he made me me. You know, underneath all of this, I'm still the same person. No matter if I have my natural curly hair or if I have this in my hair, I'm always going to be the same person. So I really think that's important. Don't be around people who can't accept you for who you are. You know, like, I'm really goofy, and if you can't accept me being goofy, then you can't be in my circle, like, point blank period, because that's how I am. And if I feel like I'm uncomfortable with people where I can't be that goofy me, that's not people I want around me, you know. Or somebody who tries to change me or make me wear this or be like this or act like that or do this, that doesn't make me comfortable. I don't want you in my circle, whether you're a friend, whether you're a dude, whatever. I don't want you in my circle like that, because Why would I want to sit around being uncomfortable? And I mean, why would I sit around trying to please everybody else? And if I'm not happy and I'm not getting my own happiness out of it, what's the point? That's self-love. That's self-respect. Doing things that make you happy and making you comfortable. Now, that's not saying make other people uncomfortable, but I mean, point blank period, if you're not okay, come on now. It's just kind of common sense. I can meet somebody and have a deep conversation with them simply because they need to know that's who I am. If you're gonna be my friend, I like to have deep conversations. Some people, they like to hang with people who have basic conversations, and that's fine, but that's not me. You know. And if you're gonna be around me and you're gonna be my friend, you have to understand that's the kind of conversation you're gonna have to have with me. And if I meet somebody who doesn't like that, guess what? Always know that nobody can do you like you do you. So don't ever be ashamed of being yourself, because you are you for a reason. You know, everybody has a purpose on this earth, and if you allow yourself to accept you for who you are and take yourself to the biggest potential that you can put it, you'll be so amazed by the fact that you at one point wanted to be like somebody else when you didn't realize that you yourself are amazing and beautiful and awesome in your own way. You know, like, why want to be like somebody else, or why try to be like Kylie Jenner or all these fucking fit people on Instagram? Yes, it's good to be healthy, but what's her name? Bundles of Britney or whatever. Like, that's her. Like, that's her body. Let her be like that. Kylie Jenner, she looks like her. Let her be like that. You know, try to figure out who you are, learn yourself, and use yourself to take yourself to the fullest, highest potential you could take yourself. If you're good at something, be great at it. If you have a good feature here, make that feature great. Like, work with what you got. Like, that saying is not old and worn out. That's a true saying. um Me myself, I'm learning to do that with myself now. Like I said, of course, I was born with this or this or this or any of that, but this in itself makes me who I am, and this is what I like to do because I don't wear this all the time. I have naturally curly hair. I'm pretty sure everybody that knows me knows that I don't wear makeup every day, no matter what pictures may make you think. I don't wear makeup every day, and I don't look like this when I wake up. Not Beyonce. I did not wake up like this, but that's okay because this is who I like to be some days, and this is what I like to look like some days. It doesn't make me a bad person because I like to wear makeup. This is what I have an interest in. Weave, makeup, these nails, this is not a necessity to me. You know, this is an accessory. This is fun to me, and this is just something I like to do. Um, which I think a lot of people get confused, especially guys. They think when you wear a lot of makeup or you wear weave and all that kind of stuff that you're not comfortable with yourself. I love myself, trust me. I have definitely grown to be a woman with amazing self-esteem who loves herself, whether she has the full package together or whether she just woke up and her natural hair is crazy, no makeup, and I got Vicks still on my nose. I don't care. Like, I love myself either way, and I think I'm beautiful either way. And that's why I'm just learning to accept that and go off of that. And that's what makes you beautiful, and that's what makes you have self-love and self-respect, is accepting yourself whether you are done up to the fullest or not. Like, point blank period. I'm a mom, you know what I mean? Like, after you have a baby, your body changes completely, and I like to still do things for myself to make myself feel good and to remind myself, like, you're still beautiful and you're still this and you're still that. Even though your body may not be the same as it was before, you can still work with what you got now. It's a blessing to have a baby, so I'm not even mad at the body changes. It's just working with what I have now to make myself still, you know, still feel the same way about myself, because it can be a burden on a lot of women when they have babies. But I mean, don't feel bad. It's just life. Yeah, babies, your body changes. We all know it. You just never expect it until it happens. But manage your time very wisely. Give yourself the energy to do things. You know, if you sit there in the morning like me and you have like 4 different alarm clocks that go off every 10 minutes, and you really contemplate, like, should I go to work today? Should I go to work today? Should I go to work today? Should I go do this? Should I study? Should I do that? Just do it. Like, just do it. Get it out the way, because the longer you procrastinate, you're gonna have to, it's gonna catch up with you eventually. You're gonna have to do it eventually. So just get it out the way right then and there, and go and just keep that mindset. And also with self-motivation, I would say change your standards when you think. And My cheerleading coach actually told me this in high school. He probably forgot he even told me this. But I remember he told me, like, when you change your standards, it helps you like with your grades. So instead of thinking a F is failing or a D is failing, tell yourself that a C is failing, or that a B is failing even, so that it makes you kind of paranoid in a sense, but in a good way. So like if you always think that a C is failing, you will never accept anything lower than an 80, and that helps you with your grades. If you think a B is failing, you will never accept anything lower than an A, and that helps you with your grades. So if you get your first test back and you got an 88, you're like, oh my god, I just failed by 2 points, I need to get better, like it sounds crazy, but it's a great strategy to make you do better. And it did help me like my last 2 years of high school, and I ended up getting way better grades because I set my standard at a different level. Instead of thinking, oh, I got a C, cool, I passed, whatever. It was, oh, I got a C, no, I need to do better, I need to study some more, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to figure out how I can get some extra credit, or whatever the case may be. So for self-motivation, I guess that could be the only thing I could say if you're like in college, or if you're in high school watching this video. If anything you're doing, even once you get your job, time management. I have a planner for my job. I'm a teacher, so I have to do lesson plans, and I plan out everything, every little single part of my day. So yeah, you can use it in your profession as well. But that is pretty much it. I do not want this video to be super long. I just want to come to you guys with something really quick. Just remember, baby girl, nobody can do you like you can do you. So love yourself while you still can. All right, love you guys. Peace and blessings.